Superheroes are the selfless heroes of the weak and downtrodden. One of the tropes of the genre has always been that the heroes themselves are in the same financial straits as those they protect. However, there are many Marvel and DC heroes who themselves are rather wealthy, using that money both to fund the effects of heroism and to help the poor in more tangible ways. Some of them were born rich, some of them made their money, and some are monarchs with massive kingdoms, but they all have one thing in common: fighting evil and protecting the innocent. Here are top richest superheroes from the Marvel and DC universe. Number 5 is Emma Frost. Emma Frost wasn't always a hero, but since joining the X-Men has proven herself to be one of the best. She is also one of the wealthiest members of the team, having acquired the Frost family fortune by hook and by crook and expanding it. In fact, Emma Frost had so much money that she paid for Utopia, the island where the remnant of the mutant race lived after the M-Day. That's a lot of money, with Frost being able to put it out there and still one of the wealthiest mutants around. Now one of the heads of the Hellfire Trading Corp, Frost is working to enrich her people and probably turning a good profit for herself. Number 4 is Nightwing. Nightwing is one of the greatest street level heroes in the DC universe, but he is also one of its richest heroes. The death of Alfred was a tragedy for the Bat family, but Alfred was secretly a billionaire and he left all of his money to Nightwing, making Dick Grayson richer than his mentor overnight. While this is a recent development, he is already started to do some good. Nightwing has embarked on a campaign to make Bloodhaven, this adopted city, a better place with the help of Barbara Gordon and his billions. While there's a chance this wealth won't last, for now Nightwing is one of the richest heroes around. Number 3 is Professor X. Professor X was born into the privilege and he eventually turned all of that to a good cause, bankrolling the X-Men and giving a home to mutants when they had none. While he wasn't always the best for the team, his wealth kept them going. Recently, that same wealth enables mutants to finally gain some power in the world. Secretly investing in pharmaceutical companies and using drugs synthesized from cracon flowers, Professor X leveraged a massive increase in wealth to create a new homeland for mutants on Krakoa. Mutants finally have powers in the world, and it's all thanks to Professor X. Number 2 is Aquaman. It's kind of hard to say which king of Atlantis is richer, but seeing at how Aquaman isn't always getting mad at the surface world, he probably has treaties with surface governments that pay him for resources, making him probably wealthier. The ocean covers most of the planet, and that means there's a lot of stuff that Aquaman owns, since monarchs own everything in their kingdom. Aquaman is the ultimate in old money, both because he has royalty and because Atlantis existed millennia before just about over any other country on the earth before it sank. Aquaman is easily the richest hero on the planet in the DC universe, and he has got the golden shirts to prove it. Number 1 is Hulkling. Running a country on earth, especially a monarchy, implies that one is usually the wealthiest person in that country, or at least one of them. However, that wealth pales in comparison to the wealth of someone who runs an intergalactic empire. Sure, the United States was gifted with a lot of resources, but that's just one continent. Imagine the resources of an entire planet. Now multiply that by thousands, and that's how rich Hulkling is. While he's just recently become emperor, Hulkling controls a vast swath of space with an unimaginable amount of resources and wealth at his disposal. There's no other superhero out there with the kind of wealth that he has. If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. See you in the next video.